Hello, hello, my magical crafters. How's everyone doing on this beautiful Saturday? It is July 19th, and I have some Michaels and some Dollar Tree finds, some goodies to share with you today. I have a code orange at my Dollar Tree here in Boise, Idaho. So I'm so excited to show what I found for you. But let me remind you before I get to all the goodies, and I have pictures to share too. My birthday challenge giveaway is still going on. The last day that you can send off your entry is July 26th. Okay? If you're going to mail it off, it has to be postmarked by the 26th. Okay? So, just let you guys know. Alright, before I show you what I brought home, what kind of goodies I brought home, I'm going to show you some pictures that I took. And this first stop was at Michael's. And I just wanted to share with you. So, I found some Michael's paint by numbers, spooky and fall themed. See what we got. There's some fall ones down there at the bottom. But these are not the diamond paintings, okay? These are not the diamond paintings. These are paint by numbers. And they were being sold for $14.99. So, if you love painting but you can't draw what you want to paint, these canvases already have the drawing on them and what area to paint what. So, if you want it easy, here you go. $14.99 for the canvas, the paintbrush. It comes with the paintbrush and the paints. I feel like it's a reasonable price. But if you're somebody like me that doesn't like to pay anything at full price, find a coupon. There's I think there's 20% off and 30% off coupons in the app. So you can probably get that for cheaper. And then, oh, here is the miniature words work. I have not finished my coffee yet, or my second cup of coffee yet. These are like you scratch off and it reveals the painting, right? And these are the miniature ones. So you get 16 pieces in the miniature ones, which are $9.99. So there's that. And there was more. There was a lot more options in the miniatures. And it says 16 pieces, but you get like 6 different designs. I think those are the same ones. There's a farmhouse down there. And then these ones are the big ones. You only get 8 pieces. The big ones are 9 by 12. And I think the little ones were 6 by 8. So the little ones are 6 by 8 scratcher picture. And the big ones are 9 by 12. So here's that one. And like I said, they have 6 different designs. So this a magical forest one had some really cool designs on it. And then here's some. I did get one of these designs, and I'll show you which one I got. And shockingly, it wasn't that one. Weird enough. That one was pretty cool. I saw that one. Yeah, I showed you that one. Here's that one. Now I remember doing these when I was a kid, like really simple ones, but these are like, you know how you get adult coloring books? Well, this is like an adult scratch off. That one. Let's see. Cute little ghosty. We got leaves down there. So really, really cute. And then here's some of their thin ribbons. So here, I'll show you what was at the bottom here. Last time I was in there, they only had the thick ribbons, like thick, like you make wreaths. That one with the little bats on them was really cute, but I did not get that one. Oh, come back. Okay, so well, that one was kind of blurry. I was kind of shaky today, but that was the top row. Look at that one. Corn candies everywhere. This was cool. So you know how you dry flowers and press them in between two glass pieces? They had a moon-shaped one and a coffin-shaped one. I thought that was cool. But I did not have the money to spend on those. I thought this was super cool. Not for the price they wanted it for, though. These are super cool. There's like iridescent flowers with black shimmery foam balls on them. They had a lot of fuzzy mushrooms. These were all for like wreath making. Orange pumpkins. That one's kind of blurry because I was shaking. More mushrooms. Alright, so here was some adorable little bats. I know there's a lot of shine on the package, but I couldn't get. These are spiders. And all these things I'm showing off to you, they have the little metal clippies on the back so you can clip them onto your projects or wreaths. There's that spider. Oh, those are kind of cool. And these were those curly cues. They had in a purple, an orange, and a white and black there. Look, I found some more corn candies. They're taking over. I thought there was a lot of moths and butterfly type things, which I thought was super cool. Here's some black ones. These ones were black and silver. They look like they had a face in them. This was black and gold, or like a bronzy gold. Very pretty. I almost wanted to get them, but then I saw that they were $5.99 just for a 3-pack. And I was like, no. I really, really wanted these ones as well, but not at $5.99. I thought that was really ridiculous because they're just small. Like, they're not that big. They're not like as big as my hand. No, they weren't. They were small. There were 3 different sizes, and they just kept getting smaller and smaller. These were awesome too. These were like purple with like moons and stars. And then, okay, so then we jump to Dollar Tree stuff. But before I show you what was at Dollar Tree, let's show you what I got at Michael's. So, I did get one of these corn candy ribbons. This was at $3.99. I did have a discount coupon in my inbox, which I think I used on the whole purchase. Which I only got 2 items at Michael's, because I am waiting for their Halloween paper pads to come out. But at my location here in Boise, Idaho, my Halloween paper pads won't be until August 1st. I might be different for you depending where you're at in the U.S. See, these are corn candies, and they've got glitter on them. So this was $3.99 at 4 yards. Focus. There we go. So I got that one, and then I did get one of those scratch art paper pads. That's what they're called. And you get 6 sheets at 9 by 12. So you get, in the big ones, you get the 6 sheets, but it's an 8-piece set because they're counting the this brush. It comes with a brush and a scratchy tool. And here's the images. Let's see if you can see that. Let me see if I can turn on the flash. There we go. Oh, I really, really like that one. I'm going to have so fun scratching these off. Kind of brings back some good memories from my childhood. Now, it shows this foiling on the back here, and I'm wondering if there's foiling on the inside too. Hold on, let me see if I can get one cut open here. And let's just take a look at these. Okay. So, this is what the sheets actually look like, and you've got to scratch. You got to scratch the design off. So I'm wondering if there's foil underneath. Once you scratch it off, you see the foiling. I'm going to take my nail to scratch. You can even use your nail. I mean, I don't recommend it, but I'm just doing this so I can see what's underneath. So yes, there is foiling underneath. So that's cool. That is super cool. So that's all I got at Michael's. Now, I got my walk-in today, guys. Alright, let's head over to Dollar Tree. Okay, so I gotta pull up the pictures here. Okay, so they had fall stuff out and Halloween. So for the fall stuff, they did have some really, really cute ribbons. Let me turn that flash back off. There we go. Those ribbons, there was 2 different types that had, like, this one back here had mushrooms on it, and this one had mushrooms on it. But really cute. And then they had some fabric, some fall fabric. Then they had a whole bunch of pumpkins and leaves, and the acorns have glitter on them this time. So I was just taking general pictures. They had some of the bigger ribbons. What else? Oh, they have the big bows. Oh, see, Dollar Tree, I just noticed this. Dollar Tree had these fabric mushrooms here for $1.50 when Michael's had the exact same thing for $5.99. So beware that Dollar Tree carries those mushrooms as well. Don't pay $5.99 for this. They had a lot of paint. You know, paint a picture. They have the paints in there, and then they have like the foam pieces, and this right here was a hidden gem, and I'll show you why. I'll show you what I got. Then they have the velvet pumpkins, and oh, here we go. So I did show you. So these is a kit. So you get six sets. I got one, but these are die cuts. You can cut them out, and I got them because they're die cuts. I'll use the die cuts. I am not going to use them what they're intended for. And then we're in the Halloween section. So I got 2 black glitter ribbons because I love those and I use those for everything. And then I did get one. See if I can. I did get one of Doge. I'll show you. Then they have the big fat ribbons and like all the paint kits, and they had more ribbons here. I was so excited. I'm going to put these pictures in a little slideshow. They have the stickers. They have different types of stickers. They had the foam pieces, the bones, and pumpkins, and ghosties, and yeah. See, here's these. These were puffy stickers, and they did have 2 different designs. And then, oh, there was the other design. It's like a haunted house type. And then, yeah, there's those foam or felt. They're felt pieces. And then the bones, the glittery bones. And then here's some lanterns. Light up. They light up. They had some fall socks out, which I thought were really cute. These are the ankle socks. And I thought they were just adorable. I didn't get them yet because I wasn't there for socks. Oh, that's darn. I gotta find my place again. I took a lot of pictures. Okay. Come. Almost there. Okay, the socks. Alright, so they had some cauldrons. They were like just storage containers, but they were cauldrons, and they had some pumpkins with flowers coming out of them. And this one had a mouth, and that one had teeth. One back there has eyeballs. So they did have some cauldrons. They had some little lantern type things that just light up, like decor. Those were jack-o'-lanterns. And then they had a cauldron, which I really wanted. I think that one was $3, so I could have got it, but I was mainly there to find the Halloween crafts, not decor, you know. So I didn't get that one. I hope I don't regret it later, you know. Then they had these were trinket boxes, but they had the ghost, the cat. Those cute, vintage style. Now those were $5, and then they had these ghosties were really cute. And then they had like the lanterns, like outdoor. Let's see if I can pop one up. And then they had these light up and they made noises. You know, the 80s style noise. The woo. That's funny. Yeah, they had a whole bunch of the LED shadow lights and stuff. Then they had these. They had those. They kind of lit up like a neon sign would. And then there's those fabric pumpkin, or like a mesh covered pumpkin. I got the purple one last year or the year before. So they originally came out, when they first came out, they had the purple, the orange, and the black, right? I got the purple. But this year they have a white one. So they have black, orange, purple, white now. I'm like, ooh. They added a color. There's a close-up of that. I thought that was super cool. They have a light in the middle, so they light up. They're all sparkly. There's the black wood back there. I want all of them, but I really have to prioritize. If I'm saying it right. I have to be choosy right now. Alright, so we're out of the Halloween section, and I went down the craft aisle. And there was one or two items I found that I've never seen there before, which they're starting to carry charms. They're all in one packet, but this packet had butterfly and dragonflies in it. This pack had like sports, like a baseball glove and a baseball, and there was a football in there, and soccer. I don't know why I took a picture of that. This one had like a glass ball in it with lollipops and a gummy bear. This one had paw prints and a doggy bone and I love my dog charm and a dog bowl, dog bone. So that's cute. They had beads. I've never seen beads there before. I think I used to see these at Walmart, but now they're at Dollar Tree. And then they had some seashells. Packets of seashells. They were pretty seashells too. Never seen those at my store. Beautiful. And I think that's it. Yep, that was it. Alright, so let me show you what I grabbed at Dollar Tree. Okay, let's start with the ribbons. So I did get this one. Wait, let's get them all out. Let me get everything out of my bag here. Hold on, I'm trying to get everything in my bag here so I can put it down. Okay. Okay, so start with the fall ribbon. I know some of you are going to go nuts over this mushroom one. And I don't remember seeing this one last year, so if you did in your area, please let me know. Okay, so this one is... Okay, let me turn the flash back on. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Love the mushroom one. So there's that one. And then there's this. I think this one out of the two was my favorite. I liked. So this pattern goes up and down, and this one goes side to side, or it could go up and down too, I guess. Isn't that cool? I love that. And all the fall and Halloween stuff was at $1.50 for 4 yards. Okay, and you've seen this black stuff. They have this black glittery one every year. So this is the black glittery one. I got 2 of these just because I use them on everything. Doesn't matter what time of season it is. I got 2 of those. And then I have a big one in one of these, but I didn't have the small one. Which is the orange and green. Oh, that was pretty cool. And these are all 4 yards. Alright, so I got that. Okay, here's my receipt. My total came to $31. Remember when you had to pay $31, it probably meant that you bought 31 items? I miss those days. Okay, let's look at some of the... Okay, let's show off the fall stuff here. Alright, these kits. I got this one, and I got this one. Now these are called craft kits. So it pretty much comes with that yellow circle and then all these die cuts. But it's a 6-piece set. So you get 6 sets, pretty much. 6, not just 6 pieces. There's more than 6 pieces in here. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get 6 of these sheets, and then you get 6 of these. Right? Which I figured we can use these as ephemera pieces, or like you can make little junk journals out of it, like round junk journals. That'd be cool. We can use them for something. But look, Gwen, there's a trash panda. But these are die cuts. Take him out. Isn't he cute? Now they are a good size. Let's see. I would say he's about 2.5 by 3. Well, he's about a 2.5 by 3 image. And you get 2 trees, you get a fox, a porcupine, and a raccoon. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4 acorns and a fall. Or autumn. This is autumn. And the autumn is just about 8 across, and then up and down is 1.5. But you get multiple, like all these images, you pretty much get 6 each. Isn't that cool? So I got that. And then I got this one. And it's the exact same thing. So you pretty much get that orange circle, and then you get the owl, and then all these other die cuts, the leaves. I mainly wanted this one for the leaves and the pumpkins. Yeah. Which I can pop some of these in my pin pal mail. Okay, I'm not going to open that one up. It's the same concept, pretty much. Alright, so I got those. And then I got one fall fabric pattern here. But they had, I think there was 6 different designs. That is going to be a pain in the butt to get off. It's really stuck on her. I wish they would find a better way to wrap those up. Okay, it came off quite easy. craft fabric is what they're calling these rolls. Craft fabric. And I got the dark one, which I really, really like. Because it's got all the leaves on it. It's got mushrooms. This one's got mushrooms on it. So it matches the ribbon, the mushroom ribbon that I got. Goes with that quite well. And you get a 18 by 21 square, pretty much. Okay, so I got that. And then some Halloween stickers. Okay, so these are they're just called stickers, but they're the foam stickers. These are the skulls, and there's ghosties. So let's open one of those up. And the ghosties, and their eyes and nose are cut out. So once you peel them off, or they should pop right out, yeah. But they are cut out. You just gotta pop them out when you pull them off the. You can see some are missing, some aren't. So are the skeletons. Their eyes and looks like their eyes. Yeah, just their eyes are cut out on those. Those are cool. I mainly got these ones for the white ghosties and the black skulls. It would have been cool if perhaps they threw in some white skulls in there as well. Okay. So we got that one. Got the witches' hats and cats. I'm not going to take these ones out, but the witches' hats have the star in there. And the purple does not have stars cut out, but the orange ones do. And then there's the cats. I got that. There's the jack-o'-lanterns, and there is different faces. There's there's two different faces, but there's three different sizes. So you can tell that there's different faces, but there's three different sizes as well. And then I got the bats. They're all glittery and foamy. They come in silver. Looks like there's three different sizes in the black. Only two different sizes in the purple and the silver. So you get more black in the back. So that's all I got for stickers. Now they only had, sound like they only had half of their Halloween stuff out. I didn't even see any Halloween signs yet. So I'll probably look back in another week. By the 1st of August, your Dollar Trees should have all their Halloween stuff out by then. Alright, so that's all the seasonal stuff. Now I went down the craft aisle as well and found some other things. Now I did find these containers. Lori over at PewDiePie Designs was looking for these. Now it opens up like this. And it has these little round compartments in them. But you could take these out and use them for something else. And then it has compartments already in them. So I got these containers for her. And it looks like if you wanted to, these come out. So I'm going to send these to her. She's been looking for them. Can't find them at her store. So she's going to get some more from me. So I got 2 of those. And they're just called Craft Box. It doesn't even have the dimensions on them. So I got 2 of those for her. And then I found some new stickers that I've never seen before. These are, they're metal. Let me see if I can get the glare off there. They're very metallic-y. And they do, like this one has like an yellowish orange to it. This one has more of a pink tinge to it. I mean, they look a lot prettier in person. It's hard to get these to come across on camera. And I'm going to turn the flash back on so you can see. You can see they're very metallic, like. So I love how those look. So I got that. And this is more of a tropical leaf. I don't really work with the tropical leaf stuff. But these are really thin. They're like a plastic sticker almost. They're kind of plasticky. But I thought it was so cool and so unique. I haven't seen that in our stores. And it kind of reminds me of a tropical, especially this one right here, tropical leaves, you know, almost. So I thought that would be cute on maybe a thank you card or a birthday card. Very cute. Let me show that to you without the flash. So pretty. So I got those, and then I went through the beads to see if there was any beads I needed. I did find these. Turn the flash back on. There we go. The evil eye beads. Now there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 beads. It also has 8 gems on it. That's funny. Beads. 8. $1.25. I feel like that is not a good, good. I remember when Dollar Tree had these for $1, but I felt like Dollar Tree had more, or Walmart had them for more, but now I can't find them at Walmart. So just a precaution. You can probably find a better deal somewhere else, but I saw these and I just wanted to get one. Will I continue buying beads at Dollar Tree like this? Probably not. I just wanted these just this one time. Okay, it looks like they're made in India. Yay. Oh, okay. Made in India. Usually everything is made in China. Like this one, these boxes are made in Bangladesh. So they're coming from different areas. Bangladesh. What does the stickers say? Oh, the stickers, China. Made in China. So they're coming from all over the place. See the ribbons. Oh. Made in Taiwan. Like, oh. They're coming from all over the place. Alright, and then I did get these little charms. Again, 4 pieces for $1.25. Not really a good deal. But just a one-time purchase. I will not be purchasing these at Dollar Tree again, just because it's spendy. But I thought they were just adorable. this first little pack has this little, there you go. So these tiny little, I mean, I think I got this pack just because it was so adorable. And it was just a one-time purchase. Stinking adorable, right? And then this little glass ball, and then, right, just something I can add to my charms, and maybe one of these days I'll find use for them. But really cute. And that was charm. This is what they're labeled. So I got those. Okay, those are not wanting to go back in there. And then I did get one set of the charms. The charms have an 8-piece, and they had all kinds of different ones. This one I got. We have a lot of dog lovers in my family and friends section or circle, you know. So this is Top Dog. That cute Top Dog. And then, oh my goodness, that is adorable. Doggy Bone. I love, or just love my dog. Let's focus. Love my dog. Here's a little doggy bowl with a dog bone in it. And I think it says Top Dog on the side of the bowl. That's cute. Let's see if it will focus. Top Dog. And then here's a doggy paw that says Dog Person. Very cute. And then there looks like there's 2 of these right there, and then 2 of the small doggy bones. Oh, adorable. And like I said, they had a sports pack. They had a butterfly and dragonfly pack, this doggy pack, and I think this pack. Charms. So. And then I think I've got one other thing. Yeah, I got another one of these folders. The other day I got a white and black one, and this one is that light. It's not coming across my camera very well, but it's like a light lavender and with the black trim. So I did pick up another one because it has. This one was that it opens up wide. It can hold a lot of stuff in it, right? And it's 13 by 9. So that's super cool. And then I found some holiday scents. I got one of these a few months ago, but this one's a pumpkin spice spray, which I already have one in the bathroom, so I think I might put this one out in the living room maybe. But then I found these little ones. This is peppermint twist. So I got a pumpkin spice in the big one, because we know that we like this one, and I got the peppermint twist in a small one. My husband really loves peppermint, so I thought he might like that one. Hopefully I got my fingers crossed. And then I got this one was a holiday berry. So very, very nice. Let's see what here's what the lid looks like. you can, these little ones will fit into your air freshener dispenser. But if you don't have a dispenser like me, it still works. You just, right? So I got those. I can't get the lid back on. Okay. This is what kind of ounce? This is a 4.5 ounce, and this big one says 10. So yeah, you're getting half, pretty much, or less than half. So. And then, yeah, see the big ones, they're not made for the dispenser. You have to push on the lid. So I got those. So I'll be happy to try those out and pray that my husband likes them. Alright. I had a lot of fun today. I was able to get to Dollar Tree, Michael's, then I went and got myself a Dutch Bros and got my husband and I some tacos for lunch. Used my birthday money today, and I have about $30 left, which I'm going to save for August 1st because I'm waiting for those Halloween paper pads to come out in Michael's, and hopefully I will have enough money to get one paper pad, hopefully, and like some ephemera pieces or stickers to go with the paper pad, because I know they have when they come out with their Halloween paper pads, it comes kind of like a collection, other things to match it, you know. So, and then all my birthday money will be gone. And I think I did tell you guys I was able to get the Graphic 45, the Halloween paper pad for this year from Graphic 45, pre-ordered. So it says that's supposed to be shipped out in July, but I'm thinking towards the end of July, so I might get it. It might get to me by August, the 1st of August. So I'll be showing that off too soon. Alrighty. Have a wonderful and magical Saturday. And code orange at Dollar Tree, so you might want to go run to your Dollar Tree and check it out. Alright, bye.